ego. Now that's the root of all evil. It's either I can ball or I can hire more people. Yeah.
What's good, ladies and gentlemen?
Welcome to another episode.
This is your boy Lindo.
It's your boy Tahumza.
And you are watching The Real Review.
And today, what are we reviewing, Nana?
We're bringing you the AKA and ANATII. Be careful what you wish for.
Be careful what you wish for! God damn it!
It's here!
Yeah, they've been wishing for this review.
And finally, here goes.
Yeah. Ntwana, what are your thoughts? Ntwana, how long have you listened to the album? Have you listened to it completely?
I've listened to it completely and I can express an opinion on what I've listened to. Firstly, I'm going to go back and say, let's just take it from scratch. AKA ANATII.
Yeah.
Two different people.
Yeah.
When I first listened to the album, you can tell there's the rapper, there's the producer. And I asked myself the question, who is ANATII?
Yeah.
Who is AKA?
Yeah.
And a lot of the people thought to themselves, ANATII is this humble guy, this down-to-earth guy.
Yeah.
But is he really that?
That's the question.
Yeah.
And
I think you have to ask yourself the right questions to get the right answers and to understand why these two guys are actually working together.
Yeah.
A lot of people say to themselves, ANATII is this humble, down-to-earth guy. But there's a saying that still waters run deep. And if you look at him at face value, he's
can you repeat what you just said? There's a
saying, still waters run deep. And when you look at ANATII, you think he's this tranquil, down-to-earth guy.
Yeah, Mr. Vegan. Yeah.
But then he goes off and like the first time they worked together, AKA and ANATII was on the saga.
Yeah.
And he dropped a bomb. He's like, I take this girl out on a Tuesday and I drop her ass off at UJ.
Sure. Babylicious on mine. Paper cut, think I need a band-aid.
And that's somebody that's down to earth and humble.
Yeah.
That's just cool.
Yeah.
And it actually, you know, a lot of the guys that are actually geniuses or extraordinary at what they do are not normal people. They appear normal, but the things that they do and they say are not normal.
Yeah.
They're very eccentric. Number one, a genius that everybody knows and they shit scared the moment he starts holding what he grabs on a mic. Kanye West.
Yeah.
When people hear Kanye speak, they're like, oh my God, please don't go ham. Please don't go ham.
Yeah.
He's a genius.
Yeah.
And with ANATII, he actually says it on How You Like Me Now.
Yeah.
He's like, my work is like Da Vinci. It's a work of art.
Yeah.
And you hear it in the quality of the music that he produces on here. It is polished.
Yeah.
Jesus Plug, for me, is the best produced song on the album.
Yeah.
The horns, the hi-hats,
yeah.
like it is just it's breathtaking.
Yeah.
When I plugged in my earphones, I just felt that Jesus Plug connecting to me.
Yeah, that's that expensive music.
That's that expensive music.
Yeah.
Move on to AKA.
Yeah.
Who is AKA?
Mega.
Questions you have to ask. Ask yourself the right questions. Like when I think it was on a Friday, got out of work, you told me AKA and ANATII are gonna be working together, they're gonna be dropping an album together. It didn't strike me as something that was gonna be of impact or something that was gonna be groundbreaking. And then I actually took time out and I asked myself the right questions. I'm like, why is AKA working with ANATII after he went on national radio in South Africa and he said on the touchdown, rate ANATII out of 10. And he was like, nah, that nigga 0.
He said that.
I'm not making this up.
Do you remember that?
I'm not making this up.
He said that.
Swear to God, I'm not making this up.
He said that.
How do you go AKA? I'm asking myself the right questions here. Why would AKA go on and have a gospel influenced album after he said, oh, let's talk about God, I'm gonna show you hell? Asking myself the right questions. And then I got to listening to the album, and I'm moving away now from viewing the artists in separation, and now viewing them as a unit, as a collective.
Yeah.
And I must say, I think they understood their roles. AKA came through as a rapper, and for me in Angels, I think Gibela, AKA
Yeah.
fucking lazy promoter, just should be checking for culture vultures and shady personas.
You
Just
should be saying,
I'm the reason
they
they
paid
paid
me
me
a
your
bonus.
bonus.
Instead
Instead
you
you
say,
say, can you go and take me your photo?
what's the game plan?
I'm a made man. If you ain't fast,
Shoot!
don't go reaching for the bottle with your lame ass.
Ah! It's a train smash,
But I don't wanna act like I'm from the K-Flats, so bounce ASAP. Hold up, Sway.
Yeah.
He says, I don't wanna act like I'm from the K-Flats. That line bothers me. I'm all for bravado in the sport and the sport of rap and in the macho-ness in the sport of rap, but we've seen what violence does to hip-hop. Like a week ago we were celebrating the passing of Park. He passed on the 13th of September, and it was all due to the violence in the rap game.
Yeah.
And AKA, there was a washer he delivered to one of the rappers in South Africa, and I don't want us to get to a situation now where there's violence in the streets.
Yeah.
And I don't think AKA actually has a bone of Cape Flats in him, because in the Cape Flats it's rough. If you don't know, the Cape Flats is synonymous with crime. It's synonymous with raids, with gangs, violence. It's rough, and I don't think when I see AKA, for me he's too soft to be Cape Flats like. So
Yeah.
I don't know, that line kind of bothers me.
Yeah.
And
But the verse overall?
the verse overall, at 5, it literally is 5 fire fame emojis. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And ANATII, for me, his best work in terms of flows is on.
Don't forget to pray.
No doubt.
Angels.
Don't forget to pray.
Yeah.
Don't forget to pray.
Yeah.
Abantwana banolimi,
Hey.
imali ingena noma inini,
Hey.
ipenzi sithengwe zombili.
Hey.
And it also goes back to initially what I had said, where people think ANATII is this humble, down-to-earth guy, but there's something he actually says in Xhosa, and a lady of mine actually told me what it means. She's like, ANATII says, Vuga suzula, ndimile, vula, funda. Basically what ANATII is saying is, wake up.
Yeah.
Get on your knees.
Yeah.
Open your mouth.
Yeah.
Take it in, swallow. But that's ANATII's bit. And just to close it off on my bit and my opinion,
Yeah.
I'm gonna close it off with AKA. And viewer, please listen carefully.
Yeah.
And be objective. AKA says in How You Like Me Now, what you know about young, spend the whole time in the dodge.
Yeah.
What? And then in another song he says, what you know about Les Mapisi? And he says it in another song again, what you know about. And it's kind of like, if I was the judge, if I was AKA on the other side of the table on the Vuzu hustle, I would have been like, last week AKA you came and you said what you know about, what you know about. That other week you came through and you said what you know, what you know about.
Yeah.
You ain't even gonna make the crusher battle.
Yeah.
Like,
you keep repeating.
you keep repeating the same things.
Your life is scripted.
Sometimes being good is not good enough. Sometimes AKA you have to deliver more.
Yeah.
And it's not like you're not capable of delivering more. It's all about allowing yourself to be vulnerable and allowing yourself to express your story.
Yeah.
Let's hear your story as a rapper and as a human being. Maybe we'll be able to relate to you.
Yeah. Yeah.
And at the end of it all, you're gonna get the yay or the double yay or the nay.
Yeah.
What you gotta say, man?
God damn, drop a hole for this comrades right there. How ngeke though? How ngeke? Drop another hole to drop another hole. Drop 2 more, then 5 holes. I need 5 holes. Another one. One last one. Nah, I think that was value for fucking data, you know, the boy gave you a lot of depth and that. And I just want to pick it up from where he left it.
Yeah.
I like what you just said now, but AKA every time repeating the same lines.
Yeah.
Repeating there what you know about young, what you know about Liz magazine.
Yeah.
He repeats a lot of lines, and I feel like he repeats them when he doesn't know what to say. So why doesn't AKA know what to say? Because this guy, it is very opinionated. AKA then he goes on Vuzuazo, you see him on Vuzuazo and you can see now this guy, he has a lot to say all the time. Whenever somebody does something, he has something to say. He's very opinionated. He keeps so, he could host the show the way this guy talks a lot.
But like, because it's an album, what if it's a thread in the songs that you're supposed to follow?
It doesn't make sense. That's the thing, he drops it. Like, it's not something like, what you know about Luke verse 12. It doesn't go to the theme of the, because these guys are acting like this is the 10 commandments. It doesn't go, he's talking about what you know about young, what you know about Les Magazine. That you're talking about different artists at the same time. Like, I don't really get it. And this guy, he's over me. But with that said, right, I'm trying to think of why does he do this?
Yeah.
And you know, I really gave it some time. I didn't want to come here. I'm not the biggest fan of this dude before I go far. But because I'm not the biggest fan doesn't mean I can't give it an objective opinion. So I wanted to respect him enough to give it an objective opinion. So I really thought about this guy and and what type of, you know, artist he is. And AKA, like me, we years apart. He's older than I am. But I think he's heavily influenced by Jay-Z, the rapper, in terms of the raps. If you go back to AKA's early, like he said a lot of things where he refers to Jigga back in interviews with tonight, his favorite rapper, whatever. In terms of artists, he talks about Kanye, but in terms of rapper, he talks about Jigga. And I started to think about Jigga and this guy and what are the similarities and whatnot. This guy, lifestyle-wise, the way he does his things, the way he makes himself a boss, it's kind of that Jigga thing. And he's guarded. Like Ikeula, like he doesn't give you the whole thing. He has a high wall, you know, he doesn't give you everything. He doesn't give you the true him. And the reason for that is he comes from that school. The school of the Jiggas and whatnot. And Jigga was very guarded. Before the last album, before the 444 album, he was very guarded. You'd never say the things that he said now. So Lomchida being so guarded and exclusive, Lomchida Fetu, like he doesn't really want to get involved with the people. He's exclusive. Because of that, in his raps, he doesn't give you more. He doesn't give you the core depth. If I were to ask you as an AKA fan, who is this guy? What you gonna tell me? Who is Mega? Don't tell me he's arrogant. Don't tell me he's egotistical. Who is he?
You come up short. But if I may, just quick one. I think the only one time where AKA really dropped the wall was on Composure. That's when he was like, he spoke about a lot of things, about his dad, his life, That's when he actually opened up and was vulnerable. And funny enough for me, when at that moment when he was really vulnerable, that was his best song.
Yeah. So with that said, in a catalog so long, you got one distinctive song where he talks about his life, where it really opens up. One song out of so many songs. And you telling me this from a Mega fan?
I think the reason why it's difficult for him to find himself in a position where he's got a greater reach in terms of the quality of songs, like with Composure. With Composure, he was backed against the wall. And he had to react. And his reaction was solid because Composure's a solid song.
That's what I wanted now. Now going into this album. His rival, his biggest rival is winning right now. AK's back is against the wall. He's at that point. I expected him to come out swinging. Right? So when I heard the singles, when I found out what these guys are gonna drop an album together, I was like, yo, that's great. Oh, let me just finish this. Who's AKA? I never thought that these guys were gonna drop an album together. Especially after what happened. What happened was deep. You know, he went after ANATII. I saw that interview where he said, you know, ANATII's a 0. You know, he doesn't make top 10. He doesn't rate him. I was like, yo, that's deep. You know, then on top of that, Ntwana, like all the egotistical things he said and whatnot, I was like, oh, okay, fine, like this is deep. The AKA Ntwana, you'd never make an album with this guy. You never make a song with this guy. You'll never get a beef from this guy. Next thing, Sebashai album boy too. A whole album together. So I'm like, yo, this guy is a bit of a contradiction. AKA is a contradiction. He's a fucking contradiction. I'm gonna say it straight up. This guy, he's not. And this is the person, Jay, just the person. He's in between who he is and who he wants to be. He wants to be a jigger, but I saw an interview when he was in the States. He was saying, which is nice being in the States. Nobody knows who he is. He can relax, chill at the park with this girl and whatnot. I was like, okay, so you're that guy now. Are you Mr. Humble, want to chill with the people and be at the crowd? Madam, all of a sudden you're a superstar. Were you saying that because God Abaktav is so into hygiene insecurities, you say that shit? Or are you saying it because it's really who you are? That I think deep down he wants to be that guy even there. But because he's not that guy, he's like, it's so nice here being. It's like me driving a Tez. And I used to drive a Beamer. Now Beamer. Now I'm on the Tez. Then I know it's so nice driving this Tez. At least I can get from point A to point B. AKA. I don't cheat as Shasha. And this guy is a contradiction. That's the thing I don't like about this guy. He lies a lot and he's a contradiction. But let's talk about the music, because that's, as much as the guy is very questionable in my eyes, I'm still like, okay, I want to listen to him. And before I heard the album, I heard the singles. And when I heard the singles, I was like, hey, this album's gonna be fire. But I thought this album's just gonna be a bunch of hits and it's just gonna be that and Jay spread across, and now I was just gonna get that in a package. Then I got the album. When I got the album, yeah, Preston Drive. Fucking hell. Then I drop a horn for that. Drop a horn for Preston Drive. Preston Drive. Preston Drive, Donna, too dope. Loud Learn and Donna really opens up. It gave me a totally different feel of the album. Because then I heard that song, I was like, oh shit. Like it's really, and the fucking instrumental. Donna. I was sure, I was convinced the first time I heard Preston Drive, which Omoto produced that The World Is Yours, the same person that produced Preston Drive. Then I realized, no, Master E Flex is the one who shot that he all eyes on The World Is Yours. But the person that produced Preston Drive, no, none other than the expensive man himself. ANATII! ANATII!
Polished!
ANATII got the answers with the instrumentals. I don't know Preston Drive in Amasimba. I know Kentwana. That track is in English. Okay, obviously raps in English and it does his thing there. But that track is like us. It's a look deep like us. To niggas that listen to it quiet or in house. And I play that track and niggas go ham. They pop their heads. Preston Drive done fucking dope. AKA Ukibeli Dentwana. He reminded me of what I like about AKA. AKA Dentwana in terms of delivery, the way he raps, the way he puts his words together, the way he's just easy on the beat. Like then, I don't even think his process is like a normal rapper. I don't think what he works normal. Like I don't think he writes down a manuscript and then he gets in the booth and then he records and then the beat catches him. I don't think he works like that. He feels like he hears the beat and then he fits into it. The way I get on corner, like the way he flows and shit, it's just so easy. I don't even think he writes the shit. Maybe that's why we don't get a lot of depth in this shit. But I really don't think. I think this nigga, he's gifted, bruh. But because he's gifted, sometimes he takes it nonchalantly. And I don't know if that's a good thing sometimes. Like I think sometimes who are the best? Who Jay-Z, 444. Everybody knows Jay-Z never wrote. His whole career, he never wrote down. 444, he wrote. Like he wrote. He wrote. He admitted that he wrote.
Wow.
Jay-Z for once. Then how many years he wrote? Per interview, he was saying, Guti, I don't know who I was trying to prove a point to. Because, you know, at the end of the day, you have to tell your story. You have to give out what's in your heart and whatnot. And as an artist, whatever. Just write. It helps you. Like, it just helps you. Gives you more. That's Jay-Z. and hopefully he can take a young, you know, since he's influenced by this guy, can take a young, you know, and start doing that. The way we did for this review, fuck, we wrote some shit. You know, sometimes we take it nonchalantly, but you know, you gotta write sometimes, and you show the back side of it.
That's got no.
Oh, both sides.
No, so both sides.
This thing wrote so much on both sides. Drop a horn for this company. Drop a horn. You gotta prepare. So yeah, but going on to the rest of the album, obvious 10 fingers, hella. Sounds yangena. It sounds yangena. Nyahuzo, which is just an interlude. I'm like, okay, cool. Then it jumps into How You Like Me Now. Zitu Maslanyene, it sounds like a dope song. Like the two tracks together sound like a dope song. But at this point, I'm liking How You Like Me Now. I'm thinking, yo, aka Ricky Bailey the Donna. It's been a major key like Gemini. And he's fucking nice on it. He's nice on it. But after that, I'm like, shit. I'm halfway through the album. Okay, I wonder what the rest is going to give me. I'm looking for more. As much as it was dope, I'm looking for more. Kim's Beyangena, I'm disappointed. I understand the concept. I understand ANATII's not a rapper. And I understand Uti is a popish guy. But he could have given us a better song. The song is not that good. The song overall, to me, is not that good. Easily skippable.
I felt that way for a long time.
Yeah.
Until I actually listened to it and appreciated the production behind it.
Yeah.
And it's a likable song. It takes time to grow on you.
Yeah.
I think it's kind of like a lot of the pop songs. Pop songs is not something you hear now and you like it. Like I have sisters that listen to Taylor Swift and they're like, oh, this Taylor Swift song is so whack. And then 2 months down the line, they're like, oh my god, Taylor Swift. So I think even with this pop song, like it has to grow on you. Like keep listening to it, and eventually maybe you like it.
Nah, acquired taste. I don't need seafood. I don't acquire taste. If it doesn't hit me the first time, I'm sorry, I'm out. That's me. There's no time for that shit. I'm attacking. I want it instantly. And for me, and the thing is, it's not good to. I don't like those type of songs. I don't like pop. I listen to the Afro beats. I listen to Nigerian music. I listen to pop. Ed Sheeran is on my shit. I know he's not 100% pop, but you know I listen to those type of guys. I listen to that Bieber, but I just didn't like that song. Like it's the song. Okay, matter of fact, going to the next song, Holy Mountain. Shoop. The horn. Nah, still, for me, ANATII, he showed his true colors on that song. I don't wanna hear a lot of bullshit. I don't wanna read up on who's ANATII. I just wanna listen to that song, and then I know who he is. To that girl, I told you don't send me no emojis.
I told you no phones.
I can't be doing this, and you know I have to. You know I mean, you know. He's being a savage, and that's who ANATII is for me. I think that this guy, as much as it shows Guti, him being willing to work with AKA still after everything, just shows who ANATII is. And for me personally, I mean, if something like that happens between you and I, and you say that type of shit about me. Nah, boy, trust, it's over. I ain't gonna work with you no more. Fuck you, we can be in the same situation. I won't beef, but we're not boys no more. I'm not gonna create a project. These guys created a project together. A project. And that means a lot, bruh. If we're gonna work together and we're gonna do something like that that's gonna last a long time, and we're putting it out there and we have to promote it. Because it's not good to we drop this thing and that drop done. No, that's just the beginning. Us dropping the album is just the beginning. After that, the work we're gonna have to put in together has to mean a lot. And now if you're dealing with a guy like this, like AKA, when you were dissed by this guy and you're told a lot of shit by this guy, but this guy is the same guy, I can understand how AKA can convince you. He's the same guy who says good to ego. That's the root of all evil.
On angels.
This is the same guy. AKA is telling me ego is the root of all evil. Mega. The same guy that dropped the washer. The same guy that kicked the guy off stage. The same guy that dropped a nigga's phone from the balcony. The same guy who lied when Zinto was like, oh no, this guy cheated on me. I know Zinto Namang. Yo, making Zinto look crazy out here in these streets. The same guy, how many people has he spoken shit about? On the hustle, he talks shit about people all the time. That guy, he's very egotistical. The same guy you're gonna trust to to create a project with, for it to go further. And I love that we took time to record this thing.
Yeah.
Because after the album dropped,
Yeah.
2 weeks later, during that time, they were pushing a lot of gigs together and whatnot.
Yeah.
But after that, separate.
Yes, true.
After that, they went back to their
Till
own
today.
lives. They're not doing
they-
things. They're not out
You're
yet.
touring together.
You hear UTK is performing whatever, then ANATII is performing where. Then it's like, oh, guys, you just dropped a project together. If you're gonna work together, you have to be in sync, Ndwana. And I feel like ANATII, who's Kawatile, and I don't want to say that ANATII is a bitch. I don't want to say that. Moving forward, but that's that. ANATII, Ndwana, I think you deserve better. I think you can do more, Ndwana. Your talent is vast, but I understand you doing that with him, and I understand that, the way AKA uses other people to get on top, you did that to him. It was more for your career. I think people talk about you more than they used to before. That's the word that I have for ANATII. But going on to the next song, Angels. Angels, dope as fuck. Dope as fuck. Easily the third best song on the album for me. I like it. It comes first is Bryanston Drive, then it's To Holy Mountain, and then Angels. Viewer, I recommend something. If you're gonna critique AKA, because this is a hip hop review, that's why I'm not talking much about ANATII. If you're gonna critique AKA, trust me, don't read his lyrics. You're gonna be utterly disappointed. Just listen and enjoy it. Just like it. Just vibe to it. It's a vibe.
Yeah.
Just do that. Start playing emojis. Trust me, if it was a book and you're reading that and the whole sentence, 5 fire flame emojis. If you're just reading that shit, it's gonna hurt you. Like you're gonna be like, Hamba boy. Mara, that's that. Don't read this shit. Just listen, vibe to it. When you're listening, it's a vibe. It's a vibe that the voice is dope. It's a vibe. I like it. And yeah, that's that. ANATII fucking Angels murdered it. He did I Funny better than I Funny. After that, it was, I don't remember. Don't forget to pray. Fucking dope track, of course. I'd like to talk about Jesus Plug a little bit. These guys, that track comes from that. You know what track you say it? The track there where
Chuk Chuk.
Chuk. That's where they got the concept from. If you the first time I heard it, I was like, nah, bro, I know this shit. Chuk Chuk I hope you got some royalties of that. That's and Chuk Chuk I think he needs some royalties here. Got child support and everything. Just got out of prison, it's rough for the guy, and help out a nigga with the royalties, boys. And then, but that track, it just, somebody said something to me. This will be the last thing I talk about. Somebody said something to me the other day. They said that they stopped. One of my closest boys, you know who you is, boy. He said that he stopped listening to hip hop. This guy is a hip hop head. He said that he stopped listening to hip hop, and now all he listens to is R&B, soulful R&B, Sade and whatnot. I was like, what happened? He's like, honestly, music for me is it's half ear and half feel. It's about the feel, most of it. And the thing is, I think with this album, what they said, this album is a church album. This is a 10 Commandments. It's God-like. They designed it in that way. For them to say that, and what they released and how they put it, it doesn't feel like it. It doesn't feel holy. It feels a little too cool. It feels, Jesus Plug, you listen to it and it's a gospel track, but the guy, the same verse in ANATII, the washer is on the menu. He's warning you to clap. This guy's gonna slap the shit out of you. He's saying that on Jesus Plug. Isn't that ironic?
Very ironic.
It's hell ironic.
It goes back to what you're saying about AKA being a contradiction.
Yeah. I'm hearing that I'm taking too long to talk to finish my point, but you're gonna wait, Mr. Director. I have to put out my point.
Battery's gonna die.
But anyway, with that said, the album overall for me, I'm not gonna talk about Saga. The album overall for me, it's fucking dope. I like it. When I play it, it's a vibe. Do I think it's a classic? Nah. Do I think that it's something important in hip hop culture? Nah, I don't think so. Hopefully AKA's album will give me more than this. I want to talk more about AKA, and I hope that the album that he actually drops by himself, he'll give me more. But it's great for ANATII. I'm glad that he's getting more shine, and I'm glad his name is out there more and people are talking about him. It's dope for ANATII. I love that shit.
Yeah.
For you, yay, nay?
For me, neither yay nor neither nay.
It's here.
It's just here.
It's understandable.
It's just it's vibey.
It's vibe.
Yeah, like it would be a yay had it been leaning towards the fact that it's a gospelish album. Had I got a bit of the gospel, had I gotten the core of the art,
The feel.
the feel.
Yeah.
Because I just got this.
Yeah.
And none of this.
Yeah.
That.
It's dope, right? Maybe we should close it with
Yo.
that and done. Music is 50% and 50% feel.
And with these guys, I got this and none of this, so that's why it's just here.
Alright, guys, thank you for watching. I know it was a bit long, Donna, but yeah, I think that we had to give it respect.
Yeah.
Donna, Tahumza, Mr. Lindo Lifestyle, review. Please follow, subscribe. Follow us on Twitter. Subscribe to the channel, spread it, like, comment, all of that. Thank you for watching. Thank you for the data. Intwana se McDonald's, are we chatting now?
Ntwana se McDonald's, ibuka, siyabonga to the kids sitting now with Spine and BCWYWF. We thank you.
Away.
And it's finished.